everyone, and welcome to another edition of Commander Clash. It's viewer submitted week, which means we're playing your decks. Let's see what everyone's bringing to battle.
Hey, it's Phil, and today I'm playing a deck called Do Copy That X Cost Floppy by Gus R. We're gonna play some huge X spells and hopefully get to copy them.
Hey everyone, I'm Richard, and I'm playing a deck sent in by one of our patrons, Don't Blink 182. It's Grathama, who has an ability where when it dies, anyone who dealt damage to it draws that many cards. So there's a lot of Timmy creatures and a lot of card draw combos in the deck.
Yo, what's up? Misery's back on the menu, and thanks to Barnburner1238, we're playing Blanca this week. So we're going to see what we can do with some Blanca action.
I'm Seth, and I'm going to be blitzing my way to victory with a Henzi Toolbox Tory deck sent in by patron Lolcopter. This show is brought to you by our sponsors. You can purchase all the accessories we use on the show over at ultimateguard.com, and you can purchase all your cards over at cardkingdom.com/mtggoldfish. You can also support us by buying merch at our merch store at mtggoldfishmerch.com and liking and subscribing to help the channel grow. All right, with the intros out of the way, let's hop into the game. 3, 2, 1. Clash on!
Crash on.
I'm excited for this one. We have some super cool commanders that I think all of them we could never play in Moto, actually. Maybe some have snuck on now, but
Yeah,
these are
I
cards that have
just
been
got
wanting to
added,
play for a
like,
long time.
A little while ago,
Why
but
that,
I've been
that
wanting
definitely
to play.
factored into how I picked my commander, which deck list.
Same.
Yeah, me too. I wanted to play something I hadn't been able to play before.
Oh, I'm first, huh?
You are first, unfortunately.
Today is the day.
There should be like a 5-second rule. If you don't go, you just skip in your last.
Yeah.
Well, that should be
Like
like
arena.
arena.
We need the arena ropes.
Yeah.
Put that in there, Morgan. Let's
I'm
see the
gonna
arena
play
rope on
Stomping
Krim.
Grounds and pass. Arena needs that
I'm
more than ever.
going to play Path of Ancestry and pass.
Also, this Stomping Grounds is so cool.
Yeah, the new full arts are nice.
Okay, I'm gonna play Bob Ross Forest Pass.
Bobbert Ross, you got it.
All right, I am going to play Prismatic Vesta. I'm going to pay a life, crack it to get a forest, and also pass.
All right, I'm gonna untap my Stomping Grounds. I've drawn. Okay, what does this do? I'm gonna play my forest.
Krim doesn't own a single basic land.
I don't own many
That's what I have.
forests in my house, but I do own a
Forests.
ton of green Pokemon energies. I'm gonna go ahead and cast this Rampant Growth. I'm gonna go ahead and get a mountain. All right,
The yellow
and then
border
I'm
meta.
gonna go ahead and pass.
Just like if I had a Stone Rain, I would be Stone Raining your Pokemon cards.
Just to get them off the battle.
Whoa,
Just to get
dude.
this is
Whoa.
blasphemy over here.
What Pokemon
I'm-
cards are we talking about, dude?
Honestly, if you told me that was a secret lair drop, I'd believe you. The mountain especially looks just like a magic mountain. to me.
It
Border
is.
was different.
I'm going to play a forest, and then I'm going to Nature's Law and see if there's a Triome in here. Get a land and pass.
All right. I'm going to play a real forest, and then I'm going to play an Emerald Medallion. So all my green spells cost one less to play. I'm a mono green deck. Go
Nice.
ahead, Seth.
All right, I will draw for my turn. I'm going to tap my forest to play a Skull Clamp, and I'm going to play a Hogger Mauling as a land, and you can go ahead.
All right, I'll untap all my real Magic cards. That might be half playable. Okay, I'll play a mountain.
Wait, what? Oh, this hurts me even more. We can
this
play-
is
Exactly.
disgusting.
That actually
Come on,
really
this is
hurts, yeah.
disgusting.
It was a joke for the first.
What are you talking about, dude? Everybody be cool. Everybody be cool. What's up, dude? What's up? Everybody be cool.
Oh, God.
Everybody be
For
cool.
him.
3 visits.
There better be a
That's the
dot in your
real
deck.
question.
I wanted to, but I had no way of actually representing which color it is unless I colored it in myself. Y'all just keep giving me crap for no reason. I'm just getting a normal sheltered thicket. And then I'm going to
Alright.
play a collector oof and pass.
A selector oof.
Ooh.
Disgusting.
Good thing I got a medallion.
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
need to attack
That is
me.
actually cracked and kind of busted here.
But my Skull Clamp.
Are we allowed to play collector oof casually?
Our viewers think so.
This is a viewer submitted list. I have changed nothing.
I'm going to play an island. I'm going to cast my commander, actually. So, Magnus Lucia Kane. I do scry because of Path of Ancestry. But first, at the beginning of combat of your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and tap it at 2 mana. The next spell you cast with X in its mana costs, or activated ability with X in its mana cost. If you pay this mana for this, you copy it. First of all, I scry. Sorry, these are weird Tyrannid cards. I guess I'm going to bottom this. Then I'm going into my combat and put a counter on it and go. Please don't kill it.
We need to kill that immediately, right?
Probably, yeah. It seems a little
Yeah,
scary.
probably.
I'm going to pay 2 mana for Augur of Autumn. because I'm medallion out. I can look at the top card of my library anytime, and I can play lands from the top of my library. And then Coven, if I have 3 creatures or more with different powers, I can cast creature spells from the top. I'm going to play a forest.
Oh, what is that? Your forests look gross. Are those
you
even
pass,
real?
Richard?
I passed. This was from Seth, actually. I took all of his Wilds of Eldraine collection.
We're just going to do this. I'm going to play Ancient Tomb as my land for the turn.
The old.
I'm going to tap it along with the rest of my lands and take a couple damage. I'm going to cast a card I've never cast before. It's called Chain Devil. When it enters the battlefield, each player sacks a non-token creature. So I will sack my Chain Devil.
Well, there goes my collector oof.
And you can, my Skull Clamp's on. You can go.
All right. You know what? That's in the deck for a reason. I'm going to play my commander. Blanca, Ferocious Friend. He's a friend. It's in the name. It's got haste. It has trample as long as I've cast 3 or more spells this turn. And it has Electric Thunder. Whenever Blanca becomes the target of a spell, he gets +2/+2 until end of turn, deals 2 to each opponent.
Oh, so that also probably needs to die at some point. That's big and hasty.
Someone sat down at a casual pod at Command Fest and proceeded to just storm off in one turn. So you cannot let.
Oh, I don't think that's what we're doing with this hand. I promise. I'm gonna hit Seth though, because it seems like he has a way to kill it.
Oh, Blanca has haste.
Well, I wish. I already spent my removal spell.
And that's 5
But
commander.
I will take 5 commander.
And then I'm passing.
Yes, I'm going to draw. I'm going to play an Arcane Signet, and then I'm going to play a Myriad Landscape and a... Wow, there's still a pretty big rampant over here. 3 visits. Then I'm going to get a forest and pass.
Why does Phil always have so much rampant Path of Ancestry?
Yeah, I
Phil doesn't kill things.
I gotta...
So if you can kill that Blanca, Richard, you should do it, because I can't, just so you know.
I'm a mono green deck, Seth.
All right. Beast within.
Yeah.
Big Gothama coming down for 4 mana because I'm a medallion. It's a 10/8. Other creatures have, when this creature attacks, you may have it fight Gothama. When Gothama leaves the battlefield, each player draws cards equal to the amount of damage dealt to Gothama this turn by sources they control. Go, Seth.
All right, I will untap and draw. I'm going to play a snow-covered mountain, and I guess since everyone's doing it, I will get my commander down, Henzi Toolbox Tori. It says that I can cast creature spells of mana value 4 or greater with Blitz. The Blitz cost is equal to their mana cost, and Blitz cost 1 less for each time I've cast my commander from the command zone. So technically right now I can Blitz things for 1 less, because I've casted a single time, and then, yeah, I'm going to do this. This might be wrong, but I'm going to pay 2 to equip my Skull Clamp, because, Crim's coming at me, and you can go.
That still doesn't get you
I don't know.
Trade with Blanca, right?
I hope
it's just
not.
a 4/2.
But it draws me cards if I have to jump block.
Mountain. I'm going to cast Snake Umbra, and then that's going to trigger Electric Thunder. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. It deals 2 damage to each opponent. And then Snake Umbra will give it +1/+1. And whenever this creature deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. And it has Totem Armor. It is currently a +2/+2. +1, so it's an 8/8. You want your commander dead, usually, right, Seth?
No, I actually would prefer to have a permanent or 2 on the battlefield. But
Seth, you're making me worried that you're gonna try. You're making me worried. Are you gonna kill me or do something weird? Because you're...
No. I'm just worried that you're killing me. I'm not killing you. I'm not anywhere close to killing anyone. I'm just nervous that I already took 5 commander. Now it's 8 power. That's 2 turns and I'm dead.
But to not have to be worried for the rest.
So I'm worried about you.
Yeah, you're the
I'm not
one
trying to kill you.
Scares the crap out of me here. So you know what? I'm gonna attack you.
Gothama trigger.
But I can't kill you. Everybody be cool. I'm gonna cast Raise the Effigy. Everybody take 2. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1, has whenever this creature deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card.
Yeah, so I guess you draw 3.
I will do that. 1.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So this is your Grothama trigger on the stack, by the way. I'm gonna cast Snakeville Skin, target Blanca, so that'll give it a 1/1 counter.
Everyone's got to take 2.
This is a 15/15. I'm gonna Elvish Spirit Guide, exiling it to get the mana.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and cast Charge Through. Everybody takes another 2. Target creature gains trample until end of turn. Draw a card. I'm gonna fight Grothama.
Gothama's gonna die, and you draw 17 cards.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Cool. I missed that it was CDH week.
I told you, Blanca is
I just picked a Blanca.
This is also not a casual deck with Elvish Spirit Guides in it.
So how much do you go down to after if you would block here?
If you block, you
I
take
take-
50.
Oh, I
you go
take
to 7
15
life.
and I go to 20 commander damage and 7 life, assuming you don't cast any more spells.
Oh God, I'm gonna cast Royal Treatment.
All right, GG's.
Everybody takes 2.
to draw 3.
Oh, I have a Royal Roll token. I don't know what that is. I need to find one. I'm gonna play Spire Garden. Then I'm gonna go ahead and move to discard.
Oh,
All right,
so
Phil.
it's my turn.
So I discarded a bunch of lands: Blasphemous Act, Rex Sage, Expedite, Contest of Claws, yada yada yada.
All right, let's see if I have anything to do here. Yeah, this might get rid of the Umbra, I guess. So 3 mana, Beast within, targets Blanca.
So everybody takes
Wait,
2.
wait, if you're gonna do that, then target the
Grim draws.
Umbra armor.
Oh, I
bunch
mean,
of
yeah, no
cards.
takesy backsies, I guess. Yeah, that
you can-
was on me.
Takesy backsies, it's fine.
I don't think it matters at all, honestly.
Everybody takes 2, and then
I
I'll go
roll.
ahead and draw 3.
Draw 2. Set
I think
the
you only draw
sorry,
2.
draw 2. Draw 2. Richard's tap down. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Blossoming Defense.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
We take
takes 2, and then I'm gonna draw 2 cards, and then as you were.
All right, Phil.
I just want to cast this spell. It doesn't really do much here. Open the way, X equals 2.
We
So,
might even die
reveal
before it
custom.
gets to his turn.
Yeah, I'm going to reveal
You might
cast
not even
until
need
I
to
reveal 2
untap.
lands. 1,
That's old border opened away? That's disgusting. I'm like, what are you doing?
old border foil open the way.
Card is so
Uh,
silly.
Yep, there it is. And they enter the battlefield tapped and pass.
All right. Sky Conclave. I'm going to search for 2/4, put them on the battlefield. And then I'm going to have 4 mana. I'm going to tap those and then cast a Brawn. And then pass it.
Okay.
Brawn is a 3/3 trample, but if it's in my graveyard, all my creatures get trample. It's basically Anger, but the green one.
I'm gonna play a forest, and I'm gonna play everybody's favorite version. I have the black and white art. I'll play Flame Breather, Kessig Flame Breather, going to make it so whenever I cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Pay 1. I'm gonna Primal Might, targeting Blanca. So then everybody takes 2. Kessig Flame Breather will trigger, so everybody takes 3 in total. I'll draw 2. Yeah, I'm gonna fight Brawn.
Okay. Well, my creatures have trample now.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bombadil's Song, targeting Blanca. It gains 1/1 and gains hexproof until end of turn. The ring tempts you. Everybody takes 3. I'll draw 2. So I believe Blanca is currently a 13/13. Let's go ahead and attack Phil. I'm gonna Teamer
Okay.
Battle Rage. Everybody
Yeah.
takes 3. I'll draw 2. Phil, you'll take Double Strike.
Yep.
I'm gonna draw from Snake Umbra because I'm gonna hit twice. I think I might have forgotten that last turn, but whatever. It's fine. I was a little overwhelmed. I have too many cards. That was a pretty good draw. So
You've drawn half the
turns
deck,
out-
Grim.
turns out if you draw your whole deck, I'm gonna go ahead and exile Simeon Spirit Guide in the second
Can you
main.
take an extra combat? Let's see.
Yes, I can. because
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Last Chance with Lil Geary,
Oh.
and you'll take 1 from that,
Yeah.
Richard.
You know,
And I'll
you know
untap.
what'd be funny if I could somehow fog.
If you fog
That
me,
would
I'm
be
so
funny.
Like fog all damage.
I'm
somehow.
so dead if you have a fog right now.
But you
Show
can
me
burn
the
me
fog.
out too. Combat fog is not enough. Okay, I'm gonna scoop. I got it.
Okay.
Wow. Well, Blanca, that's quite the card.
All right.
So game 2, and we hope we remove Blanca immediately. That was probably like
Yeah,
10
I mean-
minutes of game.
That's
Game 2, and the game starts once Crim's
Wow.
dead, I think.
Yeah.
Uh,
Honestly, I would accept that. That was insane. This deck goes
Wow,
off
yeah.
so fast.
impressive.
It's like it's basically like a Zana deck or a Feather deck or
Yeah.
something.
All right. We're back for game number 2 in a 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo! All right. This is why you kill the green player.
I mean,
Yeah,
playing
that's why you
not
killed
me
the
this
storm.
time.
Long.
I'm gonna play Copperline Gorge since we all try to kill Crim. I'm not scary, even though I play a Birds of Paradise turn 1. Some good old rampant. Go.
Maybe this was a bad idea. Okay, Boseiju, talent for green, veteran explorer. Let's make the
Oh,
game
boy.
faster,
Ooh.
shall we?
Okay.
Wait, so when that
That seems-
dies,
So what did
Everyone
I
gets
get?
2
Each player
basics.
ramps 2 basics.
I'm just going to play a Blood Crypt, and you can go.
all right.
Why'd your blood crypt tapped?
Because
No,
I didn't
you
have anything to
confused
do with
me.
the
I thought you. I thought you.
oh,
Bloodstained
you thought it was a
Fire.
Bloodstain? It's an old border shockland, yes. Old border shockland.
I'm gonna play a forest, and then I'm gonna pass.
Krim has hurt me so many times this game. But what is that? A 9th edition whiteboard forest?
Yo,
And what is
9th
that?
ed whiteboarders are so good.
That is so disgusting.
They're so sick.
I'm going to play a Biophagus. So it taps for mana of any color. And if that mana is spent to cast a creature spell, that creature enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter. And then I'm going to play a Simic Growth Chamber and pick up this Copperline Gorge and pass.
Absolutely correct.
That's crap. A turn 2 bounce time without discard to hand size?
Yeah, that's absolutely nuts.
I don't think we're ready for this power yet.
Yeah, I can't cast your commander quite.
Dictos, here, Krim. I give you the opportunity to block.
yeah. I know that like prior games can't carry over to new ones. Right?
That's right, but I'm using my prior knowledge of Blanca from under Sylvan Library. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. I will untap and draw, and I will just play a Skull Clamp, and I'll play a Cinderglade tapped and pass the turn.
End of turn. I'm gonna float a green, and then I'm gonna untap. And then I'm going to take my turn. And I'm going to go ahead and play a forest. Let's go ahead and tap both my forests. I'm going to go visiting 3 times, I guess. And let's go grab a Canopy Vista, and then I'm going to pass. Oh, did I say Canopy Vista, by the way? I'm lying to you. I don't mean that.
You might mean Cinderglade, yeah.
There it is.
I'm going to draw, and I'm going to
Actually, I'm lying to you.
replay
I'm gonna get
Copperline
sheltered
Gorge.
Well, we can play slow.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta just try to do things. Because we're about to,
I'm
we're,
going
what, 3 turns
to-
away from death, maybe?
I don't think that's
I'm going
gonna
to
work.
play my commander. It enters with an additional counter on it because I paid with the Biophagus, and then I go into my combat, and then it gets another counter. I'll pass the turn.
I'm going to Sylvan Library. I can draw 2 additional cards during my draw step. I can put 2 back, or I can pay 4 life to keep each card. Okay, I'm going to pay 4 life. I am going to play a War Room. We're going to swing at Krim.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm
For
going to...
like games, for things that didn't happen yet. Right?
I know.
You're not swinging at me from a past game, right? You would
I'm
never
going
do that.
to 3 visits, and then I'm just going to pass the turn.
All right, I will untap and draw. I will just play an Urborg, so everyone has swamps now. And I'm going to run out Henzi, and you can go.
All right, I'm gonna untap. Oh, that's a good draw. I'm gonna play a forest. I'm gonna play Kessig Flamebreaker or Flame Breather. And y'all know, anytime I cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. I drew Farseek, my promo. And then everybody
boy.
take 1.
You're done after this?
Yeah, I'm passing.
I'm going to untap with my commander. This is actually going to be sick or crazy, depending on what I draw.
Sick or crazy? All right, one or the other.
It's
Got it.
I'm going to play land. 6 mana. And my next X spell gets doubled. I'm going to cast Astral Cornucopia, X equals 2, and I create a copy of it.
We need Krim to command your damage killer first.
Yeah, we might. Yeah. Maybe they'll just kill each other, and we can.
Yeah, be
Unfortunately,
cool.
Black
Everybody,
hits everything as he's
everybody
going
be
off.
cool. How about that?
5 mana to cast Sporocyst for X equals 2. So it has Ravenous that is only relevant if X is 5 or more. So Defender, it enters with X counters. It has 2 counters, 3 because of this. And when it enters the battlefield, search your library for up to X basic land and put them onto the battlefield tapped. So I search my library for 2 basics. Then I go into combat, put a counter on the bird.
Not the bird. The
pass the
bird's
turn.
gonna throw hands. The bird is
Yep.
gonna throw hands.
Sylvan Library. Okay, I'm going to pay 4 life.
I like it.
Oh, no fear.
Land. You're going to pay 4 mana. And then cast Natural Order. As an additional
Ooh.
cost to cast a spell,
Ooh,
sacrifice
I'll
a
take.
green creature. Search library for a green creature
Okay,
card and put it on the
that's scary.
battlefield and shuffle.
It's
Okay.
okay. Nothing
So we
bad has
all
ever
get
happened.
to-
So
Too
Richard
basic.
might be actually a problem now.
So first, Veteran Explorer happens. Yeah.
Everyone but me is a problem.
So you search
Um,
up to 2 basics and put them onto the battlefield.
I'm gonna get a mountain, and then I'm gonna make sure I point this out. I've got a 7th edition whiteboarder mountain.
Boom, boom. Apex Altasaur comes in the battlefield.
Ah.
It's a 10/10. When it enters the battlefield, it fights up to 1 creature you don't control.
Ooh,
And then in
that's actually
rage,
good.
when it is dealt damage, it fights up to 1 creature you don't control. So Phil, again, let me add up your
Yeah, you can
toughness
rough
here.
my board.
You have
Oh,
3,
this is
This is
hilarious.
3,
the
3,
real
6,
wrath.
7, 8. Yep.
So 8.
Yep.
So I'm
I know
gonna
the card.
I'm gonna fight everyone's creatures. It's
I think you kill everything, yeah. Do you have to keep going?
up to, right? So I can't.
Okay, so you
I
can
can't clear.
you don't
the
have
board
to kill
without my
Henzi.
thing
Okay.
living. I think we keep Seth in the game. You guys are doing crazy.
You
now.
can-
I need some.
What?
We
I
keep the
literally played
Henzi.
land.
All right.
Yeah, it's your go.
I will untap and draw. Who's more scary at this point, Richard? Like, yeah, we know what Blanca
Kill both.
does.
I have 4 cards.
Yeah, I got a Henzi. I wish I could kill. I wish
I
I
also-
could kill
How much
anyone.
mana do you have, Phil,
Um,
sir?
12. Right?
It's
Or-
probably Phil you got to get rid of.
So Crim
Wow, that-
probably
I-
cannot
I-
kill us unless
I
he has a
cannot
haste
kill you.
card.
He
No, no,
has haste naturally. His
Oh,
commander
wait.
just has haste.
Oh
yeah, my
God.
commander has
Oh,
haste,
God.
but remember that,
Never mind.
again, I do not have the Umbra that drew me a ton of cards.
I will play a Beast Whisper. I'll play a Windswept Teeth, and I'll put a Skull Clamp on the Beast Whisper. And all right, Phil, 3 commander coming at you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna crack this fetch for hopefully a dual land, and you can go.
All right, I'll untap. I'm going to play Roiling Vortex.
The hell are these guys?
Those.
Wait,
Okay.
Deals 1 damage on all of our upkeeps.
if you
And then-
cast a spell without paying mana for, you take 5.
Yeah.
Yep, and I can pay 1
Copy
red
doesn't cast, right?
if it says cast
Ooh,
it.
Some say cast the copy. I guess you'd have to
yeah,
just
but-
read the card. Yeah.
And I can pay a red to make it so you can't gain life, and then I pass.
I take a damage in my upkeep. And
My dual land is at
10.
Old Border Stomping Grounds, by the way, tapped.
Gross.
I'm going to play a forest. 13. I'm going to play an Orchid Jelly for X equals 12. So it enters the battlefield with 12 +1/+1 counters on it. If it dies, if it had 2 or more +1/+1 counters on it, create a token that's a copy of it at the beginning of the next end step. That token enters with half that many counters on it rounded down. So it splits up. It also has trample. So it is a 12/12.
Okay. So you
And
just gotta
that
kill it
would be
6
it. Would have
times.
been nice to have 2 of those.
Okay. Wait. Did you take rolling vortex damage, Phil?
Yeah, Phil took
Yes.
1.
Okay, I take 1. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I pay 4 more.
Yeah, Richard!
Oh, we're gonna put a forest down. 4. I'm gonna play a Tanuki Transplanter. It's an equipment dog, okay? So a Tanuki Transplanter or equipped creature attacks add green mana equal to its power. Until end of turn, you don't lose mana as steps and phases. Reconfigure 3.
Whoa.
That's pretty good with the Altasaur, isn't it?
3 mana to equip
Uh-huh.
Altasaur.
Mm.
Yeah?
Okay.
I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing at Krim because Phil has a blocker bigger than my thing.
Bigger than it's a 10/10 dinosaur.
The 10/10
jelly.
dinosaur, which you guys are terrified of. I have 10 green mana, right?
Is there a green extra turn spell? Are we dead?
No.
Seed time.
I do have
Seed time.
Reverse
Seed
the
time.
Outlands.
Oh, this can't be-
Whoa.
Oh God. Oh no.
Search the library for X basic land cards or X's greatest power among creatures you control. Put them onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle.
So maybe Richard's a problem.
Don't be so proud.
You didn't build this deck, Richard.
But I'm
You
a
were built
Timmy.
it.
I'm a Timmy Jack. What I do with this mana is not as exciting as you would think it would be. 10 lands coming in hot. So I pay 1 mana. I cast a Lawnmower Elf. I'm going to use 2, so that's 5 mana for Nick those. So then I cast Door Claw. 4/3 creatures with power 4 or greater cost 2 less to cast. Whenever attacks, each creature you control with power 4 or greater gains +1/+1 trample until end of turn. And then I use the 3 remaining mana to cast Defiler of Vigor. It's normally a 5-drop, but it's reduced by 2 because of Gore Claw. It's a 6/6 trample, and I could use 2 life to pay a green mana, essentially.
All right.
That's it. That's it.
Is that all?
One farewell, and we're good to go.
I'm just gonna play a Mikaeus Sun Hollow. So if my humans
That's
die, they
sweet
get to
to
come
have
back.
blitz.
My non-humans die, they get to yeah, I can blitz something and it comes back into play, and I get a Beast Whisper, so I get to draw a card because that's a creature spell. I'll play a Command Tower, and
You took 1, right? Seth, at the
Uh,
beginning of your upkeep.
oh no, I have to take 1 from your thing. All right, I'll take 1 and go ahead.
End of turn, nobody can gain life, and then I'll
In
lose
response to
1.
that, I gain life.
Okay, well, I will pay again to make you not pay life. So are we friends then, Seth? Are you gonna kill my stuff?
I can't kill your thing.
Okay, are you gonna kill me?
I can't kill. I can't kill you either.
All right, then I'm just gonna.
If I draw a
play-
Wrath, I'm gonna cast it. I'll tell you that. But
Sure.
other than that,
I'm gonna play
There
Blanca.
it is.
Here we go.
Yep.
Already
Just zone
done.
him away and throw fireballs at him. I've seen it done before.
Although it might
Okay.
be fair without Snake Umbra. Like
Yeah, I don't-
without
I
it
don't have a
also
Snake
drawing
Umbra.
3 cards every spell you cast. Maybe
It
it's
doesn't
a little
Keen
fair.
Sense do the
I'm
same?
passing.
Yeah, there's a
Keen
lot of
Sense,
cards
yeah.
that do the thing.
Take 1 damage.
Yep.
Phil has
Draw
gotten
card.
away with it. I drew all the heat.
An expert deck especially shouldn't run the card Cyclonic Rift. So of course I cut it. I'm sorry if you send me a list with a card I don't play for personal reason. I cut
Did
it.
you modify
And
a deck list?
Are you
I'm not gonna play
manually
Cyclonic
building
Rift.
your
I
own
just-
Cyclonic Rift here?
Okay, 12 mana. I'm going to cast Extraordinary Journey for X equals 5. So when it enters the battlefield, exile up to X target creatures. For each of those creatures, its owner may play those cards for as long as they remain exiled. And whenever one or more non-token creature enters the battlefield, if one or more of them entered from exile or was cast from exile, you draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. It's really not a Cyclonic Rift. So I exile 5 cards, and I have to exile the Defiler, I think. And I guess the Altisor and the Gorkla and the Mikaeus and the Blanca. You can cast them, but if you cast them, I draw a card. That was a lot of mana for not bouncing everything, but I'm going to play that. Wing in at... Nah, I want to block. I don't want to die out of nowhere. I'm scared. Go.
You need to keep chaining X spells. You're not about to die yet.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Did you take
Oh
one?
yeah, remember to take one
Take
from the silly
Sorry.
enchantment. Yeah.
Yes. I don't know why I almost tried to scry. How can I do nothing with all this mana and all the power of green at my hands? We're just gonna play it back here. We're going to Defile it.
Okay.
I'm going to draw a card.
I'm going to cast Goreclaw,
Yup.
and it's going to trigger my Defile.
This is so scary. Oh, God.
I'm going to use 7 mana to cast the Altisor.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this will add counters on everything. So we're going to kill Henzi and Beast Whisperer.
Yep. I will draw a couple cards because of Skull Clamp. It is going to the command zone.
Okay, so I'm going to use Lawn War Elf to add mana based on how much devotion I have. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I have 8 mana. And then I'm going to cast Grathama. Grathama will cost 2 less, so it'll be 3 mana. So I have 5 floating. Trigger the thingy.
Monstrous.
We're really hoping like no wrath is happening here.
I don't think the viewer decks are
So
this.
now I'm going to
wrath heavy.
cast a Shadow Sphere.
Yeah.
So I was at 5. I go to 4, and then I pay 2 to equip. Shadow Sphere onto Grathama. And then I am going to go to combat. Oh, no, okay. I'm going to use the last 2 mana to re-equip.
Okay, sure.
It's a new key.
Okay.
I'm going to go to combat, and then I
Uh-huh.
attack. I'm going to attack Krim for 5.
Well, since you chose me, I'm gonna activate Roiling Vortex. All right, take it.
Okay.
I'm
So
taking
you take
5.
And then I'm going to equip Shadow Spear back with Gufala. And then I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. Well, that is pretty scary over there.
I think
That
you take
everyone's-
one?
6, right? The Shadow Spear pumps.
Oh, okay. So I take 6. Seth, you take 1.
That silly enchantment. I'm going to play and crack a Fabled Passage to get a basic. I will grab a Mountain. 5 mana. Replay Henzi. And then we're going to try to do the
Second
Henzi thing finally. I'm going to pay 3 mana. So I've cast Henzi twice. So I can blitz creatures with mana value 4 greater with the blitz cost equal to their mana cost, but it's -2 thanks to Henzi's second ability. So I'm going to blitz a Ohir Kaslam,
Ohir.
Deepest Growth. So the green god from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. It's a 6/5 trampler, and when it hits someone, I get to look at that many cards and put a creature on the battlefield and a land on the battlefield from among those cards. Go to
Krim has any
combat.
creatures.
Yeah, I got to swing
Yeah.
at Krim since he doesn't have a creature at the moment because I need to trigger this and hopefully hit
Would
something.
you like to fight Gotham?
I would not like to fight your much bigger thing with my god. My god will trigger, so I get to go 6 cards deep and look for a creature and a land.
it's from your deck? Oh, that's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll
Wow.
take a
23.
Misty Rainforest as the land and a Junji, the Midnight Sky, as the creature. So that's the Black Kamigawa Dragon. When it dies, I can make someone discard 2 and lose 2, or each opponent discards 2 and loses 2, or I can reanimate a non-dragon creature from a graveyard. I'll go to my end step. My god will die. I'll get to draw a card because it was blitzed, and it'll come back into play tapped as a land. You can go ahead, Krim.
All right. Well,
And I'll
this is my
probably-
last turn, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to 1. Or
maybe
take
it's my
one.
last turn.
I'm gonna
Surprise
play
farewell.
a forest. Guess I do what I gotta do.
Do what you got to do.
It
Hey,
do be
draw a
like
card.
that. There it is.
Blanca.
Blanca. It's back. You draw a card, Phil. I'm gonna cast Keen Sense.
There it
Take
is.
2.
There's the combo.
Oh boy.
So we all take 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is before the Keen Sense, so I don't draw cards. I'm gonna cast Embigen, targeting Blanca.
Big.
What is that?
Or
Embiggen? What is
Embiggen?
Oh,
Embiggen.
Embiggen. Rush red
Oh my
thing.
god.
Hey, what the heck is this? I guess we're supposed
What does
to
it
put
mean?
each super type, card type,
Yeah.
and subtype? Is this not an acorn card? It's not.
Everybody takes 2. I'm gonna
Yeah.
draw 3.
Yeah.
It's getting +7/+7. Let me see here. Who has been the nicest to me?
We all
Richard has
agree.
made it a point to attack me every 30
For
I think
seconds.
we've all hit you, yeah.
Did I hit
But
you with the
I'm the first one to compliment your hair. Nice hair.
Ah, that's true.
I love the Jameer. I
Damn.
love the Jameer.
Yeah, that is true. I'm gonna have it so that Phil, you can gain 3 life because I control a forest.
Oh, thank
I may
you.
have an opponent gain 3 life instead of paying its mana cost, and target creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn. That's
Yeah,
gonna
then we
deal
take
everybody.
So we take 2.
2. I'll draw 3. I've casted a total of 3 spells this turn. This is a 20/20, or a 4 actually.
Is he really killing us with 3 mana? He is, right?
Blanca seems well, he's killing someone.
He had 3
with
mana
I
after
think.
playing Blanca, and we're about to be toast.
I'm about to deal 7
mean,
to myself. You're
At
fine.
least in
Like,
like
How do you deal
the-
7 to yourself, though?
Because I'm gonna pay 2 to cast Mutagenic Growth, and then
Alright.
and then that's a free spell.
Let's
So
take
Roiling
2.
Vortex will dome me for 5.
Ouch.
So
I don't know about that
five
roiling
spells.
text.
So this is currently a
Take 2.
22, right? Or 24, and then I'm gonna draw 3.
So I take 2,
Mm.
but it's 17.
This is hilarious. No way.
Yeah, down to 28.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
a
exile.
spirit guide. There it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Get a red. I can kill 1 person. Who's the meanest person to me?
Who's getting nuked?
Seth, I got you first last game. So
Yeah, that is
it's not
true.
you.
Or it's a
Um,
tradition.
It is. Richard, let me ask you something real quick here. I'm gonna ask you one question. We
My
did an
favorite character is
anime.
Nami.
We did a Patreon, right? And I recommended you Jujutsu Kaisen. Have you seen Jujutsu
Yeah.
Kaisen yet?
All right. Shadow Realm be crew.
All right. To Inferno, I'm gonna target Blanca. Everybody takes 2. I'll draw 3.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm gonna give it double strike. I'm going to attack Richard,
Okay, Gridama trigger.
and then I'm gonna fight Grithama.
Maybe Grim will mill himself out. That's a lot of cards.
You draw 26 when this dies. I gain 11 life.
5,
I'm gonna crack my fetch if
10,
this is going on, by the way.
15, 20. How much? 26?
Okay, and then we're going to blocks. Am I dead? So 6, 9 plus 6, 15 plus 10, 25. I have 26 toughness here. I block it all.
Right.
You chop it all down. You got yours is a 25, so then I take
26.
25 commander
It's
damage.
26.
Then I still die.
Yeah, because he's got trample. And then I'm
Blanca.
gonna draw a card.
I just kill Crim now.
No, I mean you can do whatever you want. I just wanted to be a friend, you know? And
Grim might have the fog. He's been talking a lot about
That
obscuring
looks-
haze. Maybe Grim is the one that has the obscuring haze.
What? No.
That's why you cast insult to injury.
Okay, so it's
got
my
good
turn.
color.
Did you take
Yeah,
one?
almost
did you
looks
take
like
one, Rich
Warwick.
or Phil? Did you take one?
Yeah, take one. I'm gonna draw for turn.
I didn't.
I'm
I
gonna
chose not
play
to kill you either, Phil. There's
Dump
no
your
way I
own.
lived, but I kept my hand as if I was dying, so I didn't really care. But all right, I just
So
kept
we should
not.
let
Yeah, I
Live
swing at Crim. I can't risk this. Thanks
Phil.
for playing, Richard. I
Phil,
would have never done
Phil.
this.
you would do
but,
this to me
yeah.
after I helped you.
Obscuring haze.
Phil,
Obscuring
wait,
Help
haze.
me by not
Phil,
killing
haven't
me,
you
I
watched
guess.
I
Jujutsu
didn't
Kaisen?
kill you. I straight up didn't kill you. I didn't want
Aren't
to
you
kill you.
Jujutsu Kaisen buddies?
I watched a couple of episodes.
Yeah, that's why you're alive.
Okay,
Heading
I'm gonna
towards old
drop
age,
this
Crim.
and attack Seth. I mean, this
I
is
haven't
my
gone for you.
episode.
Did you
I
just
haven't gone
trust
for it.
Grim?
Regardless, yeah, I'm just
I have
gonna-
not gone for you.
What? This worked?
Well, all right. Well, do you guys have any reasonable creatures in your graveyard? Especially Phil,
A
who
bird,
might live for a minute.
0/0 and
I
a
have-
1/3.
I have Rex Age. Oh, wait. I have Roaming Throne. I have
Ooh,
Collector
Roaming
Oof.
Throne is cute. Does
I have
Roaming Throne do
Zada.
anything with my deck? You know, that's all right. I'll just take the damage.
I have Kessig Flame Breather.
Your creatures are going to be too temporary for me.
Wow. You're looking for the
You
real
said you're
deal.
going to die this turn, so yeah.
So I'm
He
gonna
just
play.
needs the fog. He takes 1. He lives at 1 life to untap.
I'm going to cast my commander for 6, and then I'm going. Oh, I kind of missed out on the counter there. I hope this doesn't come back to bite me. I'm going to pay 4 mana, cast Haruspex. Guess there are some remnants of the Tyranid precon in here. 2/2. Whenever another creature dies, put a count on it and tap remove X counters from it at X mana. And then I'm going to cast a Farseek, search a non-forests, and pass the turn.
Well, I will untap and take one from Grim's
Yeah.
enchantment.
Are you gonna kill me? now?
Hooray.
I promise I won't attack either of you.
Right.
You don't even need to attack.
I promise I
you,
won't target you with abilities or attack
I
you.
promise you I won't attack you, target you with anything. I won't kill you on my
think-
turn. I won't kill you on my turn.
But then you'll kill me during insta speed during the
No, no,
That's
no,
good.
no, no,
It
no,
feels
no.
like
Why
you.
would I?
There's
why
so
would
many
I do that?
technicalities. I
Why
know
would
your
I do
deals,
that?
Grim. I know
Why
your-
would I do that when I
to,
might lose
to win the
Phil?
game.
I might lose to Phil anyway.
What a weird game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're gonna do a little blitzing because that's what our deck does. I am going to blitz
Oh no.
an Apex Altasaur. We saw this earlier
Not
from
again.
Richard's
Wait, you
deck.
got one of those?
I got one of those, and I'm gonna blitz it.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
lot of damages.
So when it comes into play,
Well, now I
I get to
definitely
deal.
am
I get to
killing
fight
you.
something. So I am going to fight first Phil's commander, and then Phil's
Mhm.
other small creature. I can't deal with the 12/12.
Wait,
And
so
then,
since it happens afterwards, this one puts a counter on this. So it's
Oh.
deals 3 damage to it. So yeah, up to 4.
Okay, and then Blanca for the last one.
He goes
So
to
I'll take
command zone.
9, but it's a 10/10, so it survives for now. I'm going to play a forest as my land for the turn. Unfortunately, you're going to live, I think. I'm going to blitz a Vorinclex.
Bad news.
Oh, I'm dead.
It's a 6/6. When at ETBs, I get to grab 2 forests. I don't know if I have forests left in my deck, but I'll check real quick.
Are you sure this is a viewer deck set? This is like a set special.
This does feel, I know, it is amazing that we ended up with our proper mana bases. Richard's got mono green with a bunch of colorless lands. I'm running out of my basics.
Tomer build my deck. Did I take Tomer's list? There's so many basics.
I mean, you can put me down to 1 with this
22,
card time and then I
24.
take 1.
My best bet is to, I can put you to 1 and then you take 1 from the Roiling Vortex. I
Yup.
guess that's what I gotta do because I don't think I can kill you after that. So I'm gonna equip the Skull Clamp to the Altasaur since that's gonna be dying end of turn anyway. And I'm gonna push everything at Phil.
Go down to
Damage.
1 at least.
Oh, where's your fog, Phil?
And then at the end of my turn, Vorinclex will die because it was blitzed. Altasaur will die because it was blitzed. Skull Clamp was on it, so I'll draw 4 total cards. And then you can go, Grim, and I'll discard some
I'll go to 6.
to hand size.
Well, well, well. Here we are again.
What a game.
I'm going to discard 3 lands to hand size.
Do we die to Price of Progress again? And
No,
that's
no,
fine.
no, 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 no.
These are his
Okay.
best 7 after drawing like 30 last turn. So let's see what
No,
he
I thought I was gonna die, so I just
You didn't
kinda-
pay attention. Yeah,
I
you
just
kept-
I probably should have kept something else, right? but whatever, you live and you learn.
I think I'm dead.
The question is, am I dead?
Blanca attacks Seth.
Yeah.
All right, I'll cast Legolas's Quick Reflexes, which will then untap target creature until end of
Yep.
turn. It gains hexproof, reach, and whatever.
GG. I'm dead. Oh my god.
Okay. So I take 2 down to 10.
I'm gonna untap. It's gonna deal its damage to Junji.
Oh, you gotta do it
wait,
before
hold on.
combat.
Oh, hold on. I read that.
You can do it properly if that's what you're trying to do. That's
Yeah.
fine.
because I'm
You
gonna
were trying to do it and get
Oh,
the
no,
damage
Phil.
out of it, right?
We need your battlefield
Wait.
back.
Nah. Pretty sure I'm gonna
It's
die,
too
right?
late now.
Okay, so Junji will die.
Yep.
When Junji dies, wow, this is actually really interesting. So there's a death trigger. I'm going to take 2 and reanimate a creature from my graveyard. It's going to be Apex Altasaur.
Oh.
I can't fight your commander, though, because it has hexproof. So I'm just going to have a 10/10 on the battlefield, and I'll take 2 because that's the cost of Junji. So I have a 10/10. Try to block.
You got it.
Hey!
I don't know.
That
There's
worked.
nothing else I was gonna do. Your turn.
I was worried about free spells. Oh, all right.
Nope.
Well, we'll untap and draw and
lose one. You lose one.
Lose. Yes, we gotta lose that 1 down to 7. I guess that's that. I just go to.
Yeah.
Is there something I should be playing around?
Yes.
Attack. I guess.
Lots of things.
Hard.
Obscuring haze. Is there an obscuring
Nope.
haze?
You got
When
it.
you play around it, it's impossible. So.
Wow. Oh.
Wow. So I
Wow.
guess it was
Those were
correct
some-
to attack Seth?
I think it kind of worked out. Yeah. Altazar might be better than I thought. Well, that's our commander clash. We actually got in 2 games this week with your decks because y'all built some pretty busted decks apparently. I think honestly pretty much everyone got to pop off. Phil had 20 mana at one point. Richard had 20 mana at one point. Krim's deck is super scary, and I blitzed some stuff. So I think we got to see all of these super sweet viewer decks actually do their thing this week. So big thanks to everyone who sent in a deck. If your deck didn't get picked this time, don't worry, we'll do another one in the future, and you can send it in again. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll be back next week to have some more fun playing Commander. So until then, have an amazing week, and this is the crew signing out.